Murder of crows. Remember we were talking about murder of crows last week, Kate?
Yes.
And you knew what that was, or you had not? You had.
I did know what that was. I did.
A murder of crows. Sounds awesome. But it's just a group of crows.
It's just a group of crows, which
Right.
I think I only learned that in my adult years, like talking to my kids what the groups of animals are. I don't think I knew that before kids.
Yeah, it would have been easier had the various different animal scientists just said, maybe we should just call them all groups of a thing.
Right.
Instead. Although I guess some things are different than others, because you've got like a pride of lions.
Mm-hmm.
The pride led by a lion, and the rest are lionesses and their offspring. I don't know. I need to watch Lion King again.
Okay, so I am going to ask you some of these animals for their names, and you're going to be like, okay, that makes sense. And then you're probably going to be like, what the hell does that mean? Okay?
All right. I'm ready to be embarrassed. Let's do it.
All right. So, hippopotami.
Okay.
Hippopotamuses. A group of hippopotami are called...
Hippopotamus pack?
No. A bloat.
A bloat of hippopotami.
Isn't that crazy?
It's pretty good. It works because they do look kind of bloated.
Right?
But they look like a very comfortable animal to be. Kind of like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson with all those muscles. Those don't look like they'd be comfortable to sit on.
Okay, along the same lines of what they look like, what is a group of giraffes called?
Rubbernecker giraffes.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yay!
No, a group of giraffes is called a tower.
Oh, that's cool.
Right?
Yeah, I've never heard either one of these before. I'm waiting for one to come through. I'm like, oh, right, that's what it's called.
Okay. Elephants.
Elephants. I feel like I should know this one. Elephants are... I'll just say they're also a pride.
They are not. They start with a P, but a parade of elephants.
Oh, that makes sense.
Right?
Elephants on parade. Yep.
Pink elephants on parade if you're a drunken Dumbo. Okay, we already did crows, a murder of crows. Dogs are...
That's a pack.
That is a pack, correct. Bees.
Colony.
You want to guess again?
Okay. Let's see. Bees.
I think you're going to get it.
A swarm?
A swarm. A swarm
Gotcha.
of bees.
The colony is their house where they go hang out.
Right.
And make tasty honey.
Bats are a colony.
Bats are?
Have you ever heard of that?
Huh. No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Me neither. Okay. What is a group of frogs?
A swallow. A frogs.
Okay, I just saw swallow. That's not right, but something else is a swallow. I'm like, whoa, did he get that?
I just figured so because they got that big gullet-looking thing hanging off.
Okay. They're an army of frogs.
Wow, that's cool. And kind of ominous.
I mean, some of these group names sound way cooler than the animals.
Yeah, that sounds kind of an army of frogs.
An army of frogs.
Yeah, you know, we were leaving Big Lake once upon a time, or I wasn't, luckily. My brother and the girl he was seeing at the time took off, and then after the fact, they were like, did you guys encounter like a ton of frogs on your... Apparently, they were just covered on all over the gravel road, and
Ew.
so he had to murder a bunch of
Ew.
frogs, or just sit there and not proceed until the army of frogs went
They
away
cross.
or whatever. Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay. What about eagles?
Eagles. Oh. I didn't know that eagles flew together or whatever.
I don't think it means that they, like, fly together, you know, like a...
Could be their little family or something.
Yeah.
They hang out.
But if you have a group of eagles, they're called a...
A navy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
A convocation.
An air force. Oh, convocation.
Convocation.
Never would have guessed that.
Never would have guessed that. I think this is really cute. What is a group of lemurs called?
A group of lemurs called A snuggle buggle.
Right. I would have guessed that too. Lemurs are called a conspiracy.
A conspiracy of lemurs. Wow.
Like, you naughty little lemurs.
What are they up to over there? What are they plotting?
They're going to try to take our French fries.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to ask me an animal and I will tell you what because I've got a long list here.
Okay. Yes, I do. I'll ask you an animal and then you'll fill me in as to what a group of them is called.
Yes.
Rats.
Rats are a colony.
A colony of rats.
A colony of rats, which sounds gross.
Koalas.
Koalas, not on the list. How about kangaroos?
Oh. Kangaroos. What about kangaroos?
A troop.
A troop of kangaroos.
I think that's cute.
Wow.
That's got to be like a rhymey, sing-songy something for kids.
Yeah,
the
for sure.
Kangaroo troop at the zoo. I don't know.
Yeah, get that pen out, Kate.
Got it. What else you got?
Cockroaches.
Well, that's not an animal.
Oh. That's a good point.
No. And it's not on the list. So bees aren't an animal either, but they were on the list.
What makes something an animal?
Not sure. Backbone? No, because amphibians are invertebrates. Snakes are invertebrate, right?
Animals are multicellular eukaryotic organisms in the biological kingdom Animalia. With few exceptions, animals consume organic material, breathe oxygen, are able to move, can reproduce sexually, and go through an ontogenic stage in which their body consists of a hollow sphere of cells, the blastula, during embryonic development. Of course, Kate.
Duh.
But then it says 1 million are insects. Over 1.5 million living animal species have been described, of which around 1 million are insects.
Ew.
And it's been estimated there are over 7 million animal species in total. Sure, a bee's not an animal. I'm searching for bee now. Bees are winged insects, closely related to wasps and ants. I didn't know they were related to ants. Interesting. Bees are a monophyletic lineage, whereas the other one was a what? A multicellular, I give up. This has been Biology on Matt and Kate.
Or etymology, right? Is that the bugs?
I think so.
Okay.
But we've been talking about other things too. Isn't biology?
Maybe etymology is the study of words. What's the study of...
Entomology, maybe? Ian? Entomology, I'm searching for it now. The branch of zoology concerned with the study of insects.
That's what we should have just called it. Zoology. Okay, do you have any other animals you want to know about their groups?
No. Feel free to volunteer some, though.
Okay. Weasels are a gang.
Gang of weasels.
Yep. Whales are a pod.
I think I knew that one, yeah.
I think, yeah. Zebras are a zeal.
A zeal of zebras. Well, that's fantastic.
A zeal of zebras. It's about as cute as a prickle of porcupines.
Prickle of porcupines. Okay.
Right?
Oh.
A barrel of monkeys.
Barrel of monkeys?
That's for real their name. A barrel of monkeys.
You're not messing with... Wow. Okay.
No.
You have that game at your house?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. What about parrots? I do know parrots.
Parrots. A group of parrots would be called a
You're close with PA.
A paka of parrots.
Yes! No, a pandemonium of parrots.
A pandemonium of parrots.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Ferrets are a business of ferrets. A gang of buffalo.
A gang of buffaloes?
A gang of buffalo, but buffalo, not buffaloes.
Buffalo. Buffalo, of course.
Buffalo. Yeah. A quiver of cobra.
What about fish?
A school.
Of?
Fish.
Not fishes?
No. Fish plural is fishes, but a school of fish is their group.
Well, we learned that when you're talking about fishes, you're talking about multiple species of fish. If you're talking about fish, you're either talking about one specific fish or a group of the same species of fish. Remember? Do you not remember us having this conversation on this show?
No, I do. Remember when you said fishes isn't a word? Yeah.
I do, but then we learned.
Yeah.
And
we
then
did learn.
You seem like you were getting ready to unlearn that fact. No?
Nope. A group of fish is called a school.
What if they intermingle with other fish species? What if some goldfish are hanging out with some carp? Wouldn't that be a school of fishes if they start hanging out?
I think it would be two schools.
Be a charming Disney film, I think.
Right?
What's the Pixar one? What's the...
Finding
Dory.
Nemo?
Finding Dory and Nemo.
Yep.
And then Finding Nemo and Dory 3. School of Fishes. I don't know why Pixar hasn't called me to try to hire me away yet.
I know.
They clearly must think they can't afford me.
Clearly.
Yeah.
You know, Pixar has like a huge cafeteria where they've got all the cereals you could ever want. Kind of like a hotel lobby. You know, the little cereal dispensers.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I think if they hired you, they'd have to be like some beers on tap, right?
Well, I'm not that much.
I don't want your Lucky Charms. I want some Boulevard.
I eat food.
No. I know you eat food, but the cereal lobby would not appeal to you. They'd be like, too many carbs and sugar. I don't eat that stuff.
Yeah.
Bring on the Boulevard.
Which has
or the
zero carbs or sugar, apparently.
Right. Pick and choose.
We've talked about this before. These amenities that certain companies have, I assume the cereal is free. Or it's all just a trap to get you to never leave work.
Right.
So I'm fine not having, well, although free food comes into this place constantly, I'm fine with that not being a perk. An officially outlined perk. There you go. How about you? What would you want? Let me try to think. Kate would want a Boda box of red wine.
Yeah.
Some dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Some pickles.
Yep. Speaking my language, I'd never leave.
Some cheddar cheese. Would you like some cheese? What kind of cheese? Gouda?
Maybe.
Gouda?
I do like a good pepper jack.
Pepper
I like
jack?
spicy cheese.
Does it pair well with red wine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Meat, cracker, red wine. You quench your fire from the pepper with the red wine. Yeah.
All right. So these things coming soon to the KJ 1055 break room. Thanks, Kate.
Because I'm going to be super productive with that box of Boda Box. Yeah. My commercial work is going to sound not slurred at all.
I can't do that Boda Box into this, at least the Sam-sized one. I can't do it in 30 days unless I want to perish.
You're not trying.
How many glasses of wine do you think I would need to drink a day to go through one of those? Because I think the ones from Sam's, what was it? There's like a 4.
I mean, you could do a glass a day.
A glass a day over 30 days would get you there?
Could be like a grown-up pour and not a restaurant pour.
Yeah. I'm getting more and more outraged about the pours at restaurants and bars.
Of beer.
Of beer specifically. Yeah, of beer specifically.
Yeah. Do you think they do it to be bad so that you'll order another one? Or do you think that they are hiring people that don't know how?
I feel like some of these places are training people to have a shallow pour so that they can make more money.
Okay.
And when you're getting a pint glass of something, when there's a decent gap there at the top, that is a substantial, sometimes that could be 50% of the glass, depending on where they stop, due to the shape of the pint glass being fat up top and skinny at the bottom.
Right.
And then you'd mentioned before, like, you almost always stay away from draft beer, right? You get bottles.
Right.
But I believe you had said that because of like a hangover that you feel.
Keg beer, I always feel rotten, whether I have a beer or 7 beers.
Yeah.
I feel terrible after keg beer.
And my friend Kevin doesn't buy keg beer either. And I think there might be something to that, especially if you add on the fact that at least if you know you're buying a bottle of beer, you're probably getting 12 ounces.
Right.
As opposed to some of these people.
I mean, maybe they're pouring it right, Matt, but between the bar to your table, they just sneak a little sip off the top.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity. They're sipping off the top. I was like, why is there this lipstick on here?
Wait a second.
Oh, we must have missed that in the wash. Sorry. Yeah.
Whoops-a-daisy.
It's actually a good idea. I should start taking photos of the pours I'm getting at various different bars around town.
Okay, but what are you going to do with it? Are you going to publish it? Are you going to put it on Twitter? Are you going to get on your platform and blast these people?
Yeah, I'd go, it's a shame if something would happen to these photos to get released to the internet and people are questioning your pours. Have you considered advertising on KJ1055?
There you go.
I'll blackmail them with it.
There you go. Because I also think that the other side of the coin is you're not going to do anything because you don't want anybody to be mad at you.
Correct. I'm not going to say anything on the air or publish anything, but I'll let you know. I'll let other people know, oh yeah.
Don't go to such and such.
Don't go to Johnny Magoo's because
they drink your beer off the top.
They either drink your beer off the top or worse, are pouring you shallow beers, because if they're gutsy enough to drink some of their patrons' beer right out of the glass, there's something interesting about that. Notable. Not necessarily noble or nice, but
maybe
notable.
There's no lipstick on the glass because they drink it through a straw.
I'm thinking they're just having shallow pours and their manager goes, yes, perfect pour.
As he's doing his fingers like Smithers or Burns.
Burns, not Smithers.
Burns.
Come on. Smithers is fantasizing about Burns.
Right.
As Burns is fantasizing about, taking over the world or whatever it is he's trying to do.
Drinking beer.
Mr. Burns?
Out of other people's glasses.
Oh, okay. No, I think they're just being... He would be the exact one that would have devised such a thing in the first place. This idea of, hey, you know what? Then someone told me that they went to someplace once and they had pint glasses that weren't pint glasses. Was this you that told me this?
I don't think so. I don't get out my measuring when I go to a bar.
You don't bring your measuring cup? You don't bring your...
This is not 16 ounces here. Take it back.
Scandal,
Yeah.
Probably the first person that figured that out was one of those people that smuggled a glass out of the restaurant.
Oh, my cousin smuggled a glass out of a restaurant one time.
Yeah.
And then ran into the door on his way out. Bonked into the door. Wasn't inebriated. It was totally clumsy, but he had a pint glass in his pocket and then he had glass shards in his pocket. It was like, you dummy.
But he didn't get cut any?
I don't think so. I just think I remember being you can't get into the car until you get the glass out of your pants.
Yeah, a friend of mine... You've been to Louisa's in Lawrence before?
A long time ago. My brother goes there a bit.
They got the big goblet thing, the big...
Schooner.
Yeah, a lot of places define schooners a little bit differently, but yeah, for the unfamiliar, this schooner, it's 30 or 32 ounces, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like a giant goblet. It's great to just hold, almost like it's a wine glass in one hand.
I was going to say, I don't hold it very much. I put my face down into it.
Lap it up.
Yes. Okay, so Louisa's schooners. Go ahead.
Yes. My friend Heather smuggled one of those glasses out in college.
Oh, brave.
Got it into her purse. It was impressive. Yeah.
Brave.
Ask her if she still has that.
She's like, yeah, I drink my chocolate milk out of it every day.
It's I wonder what you did to make you so brave. Huh. What made you so brave at 1 a.m.? Well, there's no way of knowing.
No way. We do talk about pickles a lot. Did you know Mountain Dew is coming out with a pickled flavor Mountain Dew?
I did not, but that sounds about right.
I mean, there's a devoted group of fans of Mountain Dew, and they want a pickled flavored Mountain Dew. Okay.
Clearly you would try this, right?
I don't know. I really don't like Mountain Dew, but I might try it because it's pickled. But there is a rumorville that there will be a sweet and sour complement to Southern barbecue. Mountain Dew is releasing several new flavors, and they are being tested at Mountain Dew's new quote-unquote outpost in Backwoods, Tennessee.
Is that the name of a city?
I mean,
Backwoods, Tennessee.
is that really the Mountain Dew market? Backwoods, Tennessee?
I can't tell if you're messing with me or if there actually is a place named Backwoods, Tennessee.
There's not a place called Backwoods, but
Oh, okay.
Outpost is quote unquote in Backwoods, Tennessee.
Gotcha. God, that'd have been great had there actually been a town called that.
That would be funny, right?
Yeah. So I looked up pickle flavored Mountain Dew to get to this page here, and I forgot that mountain is now spelled MTN. Dew.
Yeah.
DEW.
Like Cap and Crunch.
Kind of, minus an apostrophe, right?
Yeah.
6 new test flavors will be available at the Mountain Dew Outpost. Pickle, apple cinnamon, s'mores, boom pop, whatever the hell that is.
That's probably like, is it Boom Pop or Bomb Pop?
It says boom pop in this.
I wonder if they're saying Boom Pop because Bomb Pop might be trademarked.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know.
Huckleberry and elderberry. But pickle, yeah, is definitely the most interesting one listed here.
I don't know. S'mores, Mountain Dew? Ugh.
That's what I'm saying. I think the pickle one sounds good.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was like out there. Sorry. Yeah. Pickled Mountain Dew with your Bloody Mary? Maybe.
Yeah. Although I've heard people say good things about, wasn't there like a s'mores? Didn't Boulevard make some kind of s'mores thing maybe? I forget.
I don't know.
Boom pop. But s'mores, yeah, I agree. The other ones, whatever. But pickle, huh?
Pickled Mountain Dew.
Would you put some alcohol in your pickled Mountain Dew?
I think you'd have to, right?
Think so, but then you might lull yourself into a false sense of security, what with, the whole Mountain Dew cures hangovers.
Pickle juice is good for you. Yeah.
Right. Pickle juice helps you cure hangovers, but does pickle-flavored Mountain Dew, and my guess is, well, maybe if you're hungover, aren't you supposed to have, like, caffeine, potentially?
Yeah.
So, could be.
But if you do a pickle back to your pickle Mountain Dew with vodka, I mean, are you safeguarding yourself?
So, there's only one way to know.
We got to go to the backwoods of Tennessee to find out.
Yep, head to the backwoods of Tennessee and look for the Mountain Dew outpost there.
It's weird.
Do you see it? Do you have the photo of the outpost?
No. You click
Okay.
on that.
It looks like it's a ranch.
Oh, my.
It looks like a ranch home with a little porch on front of it.
That is do the do. Jeez.
Looks like maybe it's a single wide. What do you think that is?
I was going to say that, but I didn't know if that would be.
Yeah, because it's got wheels. It's got wheels in the back. You see that?
No. I just have the front porch view.
Yeah, you can see it on this one here.
With landscaping.
Yeah, they got a little Mountain Dew themed. On this one, they've got a little Mountain Dew themed, like ATV thing parked out front.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of mannequins.
Oh, see, I'm looking at people in front of it.
Yeah, these are.
Let me look at it. Images.
Are you sure that those are people? They look pretty mannequin-like.
Let me see. Where was I?
Mountain Dew outpost. Yeah, it's just like you would expect any Mountain Dew themed house to look. It's got a normal, like, composite dark gray roof. That's not lime green, but I swear this looks entirely like mannequins, and it almost makes you feel like this is a model or something. You know, like, is this thing miniature?
And see, I was thinking maybe it was like, this is what it's going to look like after we build it. You know, when they show like what the building's going to look like.
Yeah, 3D rendering. Or
Thank you. That thing.
Huh. So this is something you should make this little Mountain Dew outpost at home with the family, Kate. That'd be a good Friday night activity or something. I don't know.
I don't know. We don't do the do.
Not extreme enough, are you?
No, we are not. We're boring old Dr. Pepper people.
You're a pepper.
I'm a pepper.
That makes it sound kind of extreme, but
yeah, I haven't had a
quite.
Dr. Pepper in a long time. I might have one today. It sounds good.
Well, congratulations. Just calorie counting, is that why?
Kind of trying.
Tell you what, counting calories is a lot easier than being like, I can eat as much potatoes as I want. Remember that? Remember the potato diet? I think we talked about that on the air once, and then it was like Atkins, like you can eat as much cheese as you want. And then eventually you're like, I kind of want other items. Well, just start counting calories and carbs and things like that, and then you can have whatever you want. You just have to do math.
You just have to do math.
And I know, it's like, so that's what they taught me, math in 5th grade? Yes. And some other things. It's helpful for science.
Right.